Good morning, good morning. It's day 8. Again, a little late start, 9:15, but that's okay because all we're doing is hiking about 6.3 miles and then we'll get to Dick's Creek Gap, which is where the hostel around the bend is located. It's going to be like a half a mile walk from that gap, and then we got to do laundry and head into town tonight. And we've got some like loose plans over the next couple of days. We'll at least be reunited with our group at the hostel tonight. And then we'll go on our separate ways again for a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be sunny. So got my sunscreen on again, man. Like, huge lesson out here. If I did not bring sunscreen, I would get so burnt. My hands got burnt like the first or second day. It is cold today. It's like 30 some degrees. It's probably up in the 40s by now. Last night was cold, just like the night before, but no wind, or like super low wind. There was a guy at our campsite who said that he was going to camp a mile back, was setting up his tent, and then he heard a big thud, and it was a cub, baby bear cub, coming down from a tree. And he's like, yeah, I packed right up and came here so I could be around you guys and a little bit further away. So when we went to bed, we were a little worried. I was a little worried. I was like, ooh, we're going to get some bears tonight, but no sighting of any bears. Since we were at a gap, they don't have bear bags or bear boxes. So in Georgia, all of the established shelters and campgrounds do have those, which is awesome. But we were not there, so we had to hang our food, which is totally fine. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. Day 8, let's get it. We reached the top of Kelly Knob. A lot of what we're looking at today out there is some North Carolina, I think, which we should be getting out of Georgia and entering North Carolina within the next couple of days. So just probably 4-ish odd miles until we get to Dick's Creek Gap, or Dick's Gap, if I'm saying that right, and we'll be off to the hostel. Okay, just gonna share a quick tidbit because I got in a little bad mood. I'm like halfway done with the hike, but so like I said last night, we had to hang our food bags, and when I hang my food bag, I always put my pot and my cozy right at the base of the tree that I hang it from. I don't cook in my pot. It's kind of a way for me to like remember that that's mine and where I put everything. And anyway, so just kind of my routine. And then in the morning, take my food bag down, grab my pot and my cozy and pack it all up. So this morning, I have a really nice person who was sleeping by me, who hung his food bag on the same line, and he was nice enough to grab everyone's this morning. So I was just out of my routine, and I'm realizing now when I packed up, I never went back to where it was hung to grab my pot. So I don't have a pot or a koozie or my fuel canister, and that is not the end of the world. It's like not that big of a deal, but you know, it's frustrating. So luckily I'm going into town, but it's just like, you know, adds one more thing to purchase and all that. So it's like, I know people going through that area likely within the next 2 days, but I don't want to make someone, you know, carry it for me. And I don't know exactly what to do. So there is the app that we use, it's called Far Out, and at every campsite, people can write comments. So I just clicked on that campsite. I just wrote a comment that I left mine, gave my phone number, asked if someone's hiking through there today, you know, or tomorrow morning to just grab it and drop it at the gap, and I'll get it, and then I'll Venmo them for carrying it the 6.5 miles. So we'll see. If I don't hear from anyone by the time I'm in town, I'll just buy a new one, and then that one will likely get picked up by either a Ridge Runner or another camper, which I'm just feel guilty about. and then hopefully put in like a hiker box for someone else to enjoy who really needs a pot. So it is what it is. As Learning Curve would say, everything is going to be okay. And even if it's not, that's okay too. So I'll end it at that. Okay, I know it's tiny, but it's my first snake. She looks little tiny. I don't know what it is. Look at the little head shake. Maybe it'll move. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Oh yeah, she's just bopping along. Having the time of her life. It almost just looks like little gardener snakes that we have. Garter snakes, whatever, back home. Oh, look how he just slithers under the... Shoot, I lost him. Oh yeah, there he goes. Just slithers under the leaves. Oh my gosh, so cool.
Actually, we're going to be here. Take off Wednesday then? We're going to, the plan is we're going to hang you here 2 days together.
So that's the entrance door, this is the laundry. We stayed in this one right here. There's another one and a bunkhouse. You already look nice. Wow, you guys look so much nicer than you really are. Smile!
Pretty good.
I signed the around the bend bus.